The New York Knicks came away with a clutch victory in Game 1 of the NBA playoffs, winning 111-104. This game came down to the heroics of guys like Josh Hart, who put up 22 points on 5 for 12 shooting, along with 13 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal, along with 4 for 8 from the three-point line, with 3 of his 4 three-pointers coming in clutch moments inside the fourth quarter, like this absurd shot. Deuce McBrittlestein's My Done Life, who put up 21 points on 7 for 12 shooting, 5 for 7 from 3, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 steal, as well as some solid defense on Tyrese Maxey, as the 76ers were trying to make a comeback in that second half. Deuce McBride's shooting in that first half carried the Knicks offense when other guys struggled from the field. Last but not least, Mitchell Robinson, who put up 8 points, 12 rebounds, 7 of them offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, along with 4 clutch blocks, and some excellent defense on Joel Embiid, stifling him to 2 for 11 shooting when he was matched up on him and looking like the vintage Mitchell Robinson of yesteryear. But there's one guy in Jalen Brunson who struggled mightily against the defense of Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre. So let's break it down. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe to the channel, dark notification bell. It's your boy G Malija and Knicks. Hit that rock! To provide some context, Jalen Brunson has struggled against the 76ers overall. In the regular season, Jalen Brunson in 4 games has averaged 22 points off of 40% shooting and 30% from the field. But oddly enough, the 2 players mentioned in Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre have had their issues in guarding Jalen Brunson this season, as Tyrese Maxey has allowed Jalen Brunson to go 5 for 10 in 3 games against him, as well as 2 for 4 from 3, while Kelly Oubre has allowed Jalen Brunson to go 9 for 12 for 75% and 3 for 4 from outside the season. And you saw it like plays like these, where Jalen Brunson was able to switch onto the guys like Tyrese Maxey, get away from Joel Embiid's help defense, and shoot that baseline jumper, where he shot 42% from all dribble drive jumpers this season. Or in plays like these, second game of the regular season, where Jalen Brunson gets to switch into the weaker Buddy Hield, Maxey doesn't fight over the screen, allowing JB to gather the dribble and go for the floater over Batum for the easy basket. In this play, you see Hart set the screen for Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre does a poor job of fighting over it. I don't know if he's asking for the help from Obama to come a little bit more aggressively on the double, or complain to the refs or something, but JB just blows right past Obama, gets the floater and 1. But it's definitely something that Nic Nurse, Oubre, and Maxey adjusted in Game 1 of the playoffs. Now here is the first make by Brunson. The 76ers look like they're playing a little bit of zone. You see Maxey get the switch from Oubre to Maxey. Now Brunson versus Maxey. This is not really part of the bracket in defense yet. Brunson does get a nice clean shot right above the foul line. Kyle Lowry steps up, and Embiid is playing way deep because, again, they're playing a little bit of zone right here, and Brunson does get a nice clean shot. Kicks out his legs in a weird fashion. Not really sure why. There's not really any reason to do that, but again, getting a clean shot off of Maxey. Maxey doesn't really play behind him. No real area for him to do that. He's just trying to close out. Again, this is a zone, so he's expecting Kyle Lowry to kind of contest that, but Kyle Lowry isn't allowed to be dirty and use his hands. You know what I'm saying? His defense is probably not going to be as stout as you would want, especially in the zone versus when he's playing in man. Again, Brunson here, shimmying your man Maxey with a little crossover, expecting Kyle Lowry to step up. Brunson gets the shot off and is good, but little does Brunson know the worst is yet to come from Maxey and Oubre. So here we're going to see the beginning of the bracketed defense between Maxey and Embiid playing a drop back. Again, this is something that Nic Nurse has stated that Embiid would be doing, trying to preserve those knees. And this is before the knee injury suffered in the second quarter. But again, Brunson shimmying off of Maxey, thinking he has, oh, I got this dude beat, man. This dude, man, laterally, you ain't messing with me, dogs. But little does Brunson know, this is what Maxey wanted. Maxey wants to play that bracketed defense, gold your man Brunson into a false sense of security, taking that shot. Now, Embiid's not playing the greatest of defense, a little bit too slow. He should have been jumping with Brunson, but again, his knees are a little bit shot, and Maxey goes for the block. Now, he doesn't get it, and Brunson does kind of have to alter his shot, so he probably feels the sense of Maxey right behind him, kind of alters shots. It's really bad. Almost just hits the rim. Almost like it seems as it had the trajectory of an air ball. Brunson tries to go right back up, but again, just real quick, as you can see here, Maxey goading Brunson to a false sense of security. Brunson, who's a solid mid-range shooter, especially at that spot with all mid-range shot. He's shooting 49% from the field this season. From the short mid-range, around 52%. The short mid-range, according to Cleaning the Glass, is inside of 14 feet from the basket, right at the foul line. He's shooting 52%, which ranks in the 86th percentile. And again, this is extreme. This is very strong for Brunson this season in regards to other guards or players in the league. But again, Brunson getting to have false insecurity, and Maxey going for the swipe. He misses hit, but this is just the first of many of Maxey's tricks today, or in this game, regarding that bracketed defense with Embiid playing a drop back. Brunson, little did he know. So here we're gonna see Brunson switch on to Maxey, get the screen or the switch screen by Dante. Now you switch on to Maxey. Ihart comes at the screen, but it's not impactful because Embiid is not really biting on it. So Brunson, seeing that he has an opportunity, or thinks he has an opportunity, he's about to meet the bracket defense with your man Maxey coming right behind him, and Embiid playing that drop back, goading Brunson to a false sense of security. At this point, again, it's still the first quarter. Brunson doesn't realize the machinations that are to come with Maxey's bracketed defense. It's really the first time he's really filmed. The other time, Maxey didn't get the block. Brunson still had a clean enough shot to make, but he missed it. But here, Brunson's starting to figure out, hey, what's going on? When the hell do I get blocked from behind? And it seems as if Maxey almost wanted Brunson to think that he got screened off by Ihart. Brunson, again, not really thinking that Maxey is going to recover. Thinks he has an absolutely clean shot. He doesn't. But it's about to get worse as the game progresses. But here we see as Brunson coming off, doesn't even look for Maxey, takes that shot, gets it blocked from behind, and he's thinking in his head, oh yeah, maybe that's a fluke, but there's a lot more to come. Now here you're seeing Maxey again on Jalen Brunson. Mitch Robinson setting a screen. Mitch Robinson set some of the worst screens I've ever seen in my life. If you want to improve in fundamentals, Mitch Robinson, you better work with a coach who could teach you how to screen properly. But it doesn't really matter. Well, actually it does, because it allows Maxey to get back to Brunson relatively quickly. And you see Brunson glance. Brunson at this point is aware of Maxey's machinations or lack thereof that are kind of confusing him, as Brunson looks back and is trying to find Maxey, tried to trap him on a hip to no avail. Embiid playing the drop back. And look at Brunson trying to catch Maxey off the contact. And what does Maxey do? I know he has his hands on him. Maxey plays the calm to Brunson's storm. He flips it on Brunson. Brunson can no longer use the chaos and the aggressive closeouts or the aggressive recoveries by the defenders. That typically leads to a foul or allows Brunson to kind of align himself for a cleaner shot. Now you see Maxey here just stay right behind him. Brunson with Embiid with the hands in front. Again, remember, Embiid's knees are kind of shot at this point. So Embiid is kind of playing this quasi, oh, yeah, I'm going to help out. But he's really just not, he's not trying to jump at all. At this point, Brunson is just like, look, I'm trying to get a clean shot. Maxey's right behind him. Brunson is kind of rushing into his shot here, gathering. He had a little bit of time. Now, granted, Mitch Robinson possibly could have been open for a slip pass, maybe a little bit earlier, but that would have been too tight of a play. You got Oubre down there, so that probably would have turned into a turnover. You do have Josh Hart open, but Brunson at this point is just trying to get his shot, trying to get into rhythm, with the Knicks trying to retake the lead. Third quarter, lost that 12-point lead. Josh Hart is underneath, but Oubre's there to play that pass lane to Josh Hart as well as Mitch Robinson, so the options aren't as clean as you would think. But Brunson's just trying to get a shot off. Maxey's playing excellent defense right behind him. And what happens as he goes up, gets blocked? Give me those O's. As your man Brunson is just scrambling, rushing his shot, trying to catch Maxey off guard, or at least trying to get the space again, looking back like, yo, sometimes I feel like somebody's body. He's just lost right now, man. And what happens? He gets blizzard. Because Brunson could not read that Maxey has now become the calm and Brunson is now the storm. Easy as that. Good defense by Maxey. Now here you're seeing Brunson versus Maxey. Brunson's going to try to bully his way to the basket. And again, Maxey stands his ground. Now Brunson is scrambling at this point. He's trying to get any sense of rhythm against Maxey. Tries to drive to the basket, tries to push off of Maxey, tries to get that contact to align himself, and Maxey just stands straight up, gets the swipe to disrupt the ball going up. Brunson. Paul Reed with the good help defense to help defend that shot from Brunson. Brunson is just lost right now. Now, Mitchell Robinson does get the putback, but overall, Brunson is just scrambling, trying to get any sense of rhythm. Again, Maxey with the good defense, and Maxey has a strong frame despite the fact that he's not the tallest or the biggest of guards out there, but he has a relatively strong frame. He's a stout, has a stout base to him. He plays relatively low, giving you a strong center of gravity against Brunson. Brunson trying to push off, and again, Maxey with the hands, because Maxey stood his ground, didn't feed into Brunson's chicanery, his trickery out there with the contact and goading guys into foul trouble. Mitch with the putback, but Brunson is struggling mightily against Maxey at this point. So here we see Brunson versus Maxey. And again, this guy Brunson is in his own head. Buddy Hield is a worse defender. Why in the world would you make that switch? I'm destroying Buddy Hield to the basket every single time. But Brunson is in his head. He's wondering, why can't I figure out Maxey today? And this is where the pride and the hubris gets in the way, which is destructive. You had guys who had a hot hand on the floor. You had McBride, who shot well for the floor, especially in that first half. You had Bojan, who had a strong start, kind of struggled later down the stretch, but definitely had a strong hand in that first half. You had Josh Hart, who eventually made some clutch shots. So there's some viable hands out there who could have scored and executed. But Brunson, in his own head, is trying to figure it out. Why can't I score on Maxey? And that's just not the way to go. And you see here, he's trying to bully your man Maxey to the basket again, or trying to get contact. Let me not say bully. More so trying to get the contact, right? He's trying to get the contact here. Maxey gives him a little bit, and then Maxey backs off. Again, Brunson's like, yo, why are you the telephone pole in the middle of the tornado? Why can I not figure you out? And it's like, you're supposed to hit me right here again. And you don't. You pulled the chair out on me. You gave me the contact. Now I'm in the wind by myself. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Whatever that damn song is. As Brunson is trying to get the contact again, trying to get him to post again. Brunson's not his post-up numbers, according to Synergy Sports, is not the strongest. But you're seeing here Brunson trying to get that contact, can't get it to go. Maxey again is just confusing Brunson, has been doing it all game, and Brunson trying to get the contact. Where the hell are you? Where are you? Where's the chaos? Brunson's like Joker at the end of Batman, Dark Knight, when no one wanted to blow up each other's ships. And he's like, wait, I need the chaos to live off this. You guys can't be civilized human beings. And that's what Maxey was. He was the two ships telling Brunson, bro, I'm not gonna feed into your chaos, your psychosis. And again, Maxey, good defense, stops Brunson from getting a foul, stops him from getting any sense of rhythm off the contact. Joker is lost, Batman won. And Maxey wins here with good defense on Brunson, who is scrambling at this point. Now on to Oubre, who's a more straight up defender than Maxey, who has the length to disrupt Brunson. Here you see him played him straight up. Brunson trying to get away from Oubre. This time Oubre is uber focused on defending Brunson. Brunson tries to catch him on the jumper off the dribble to no avail. Now you could also call that a foul on Oubre with this milk dud shaped head ref over here not calling the foul on him as Oubre is getting into Jalen Brunson's space. Jalen probably looking for the foul again. Embiid playing the drop back. So Brunson has a false sense of security, thinking that he could take that shot with Oubre playing the drop back, but Embiid playing the drop back, but Oubre does a good enough job getting off of that handoff. I don't know, it's maybe supposed to be a handoff screen. Ihart does a pretty poor job. Oubre gets back again. Was he 6'7" Oubre against a 6'1", 6-foot Brunson, doing a great job of getting the hands right in his face. Look at Oubre. He's basically doing the rock bottom on Brunson right here. Brunson really has to struggle to get this shot off. And this is despite the same Brunson shooting 9 for 12, 75%, 3 for 4 from 3 as well against Oubre in the regular season. I believe in 3 games, but here to no avail as Oubre's length is just an issue for Brunson's purview while shooting. So here we're seeing Brunson versus Oubre, just straight up 1v1 off the wing. You're seeing Brunson trying to get Oubre on the hip, and again Oubre does a great job of just standing tall and getting the block on Brunson. What is that, 3-4 blocks between Maxey and Oubre on Brunson? Again here Brunson trying to trying to get Oubre on the hip, trying to get that contact, trying to feel, okay, where is he? Embiid stepping up on the help defense. You also have Tobias Harris as was a pretty poor tag. Brunson probably could have gone straight up at Embiid and make that nice little pass underneath on a baseline to Iheart, but he takes the other route. He's trying to get the contact from Oubre. Oubre standing tall. Again, clean defense. Can't really do much of anything with that. Brunson, he's getting the contact in the wrong spot, and so he's just off key, off balance right here. Now, he could have made a nice slick pass to Iheart, but he was already in the process of, look, I need to get something, man. My game has been off offensively. I need to get in some type of rhythm. We do have a lead. We're starting to lose. We had a 12-point lead. Now it's down to 8, but can I get into rhythm and try to save this lead, try to establish a nice little cushion against the 76ers. So he was just looking at it as, hey, let me just put the shot up, but to no avail, as Oubre does a great job of just standing right behind Brunson to get that block. And again, the name of the game for Oubre and Maxey was to put Brunson in the sense of purgatory. Brunson does not like it when he's in the sense of purgatory, where he can't feel the contact, he can't sense the chaos, he can't sense the missteps, he can't sense the over recoveries off the screens. Brunson either likes heaven, wide open, or he likes hell, straight up chaos. He does not like purgatory. So you see here, Oubre doing a great job of just giving purgatory. You don't know where the contact's coming from. I'm not giving the contact you want. I'm standing straight up. Give me that block. Give me the hole. Now, is there ways to defeat this bracketing system for Jalen Brunson? Yeah, one example is just going straight at Joel Embiid, whose knees are now shot. Have been shot before the playoffs started, but with that injury in the second quarter, especially if there's swelling, according to Ben Sutterer, who came up with an excellent video. You guys should check it out, talking about Joel Embiid's injury and how he should treat it going forward if there is swelling. And so you're seeing Brunson attacking, getting the switch on the Maxey with Iheart setting the screen. Now Brunson is like, F it. I'm not going to wait for Maxey to try to get behind me and get the block with a mid-range shot. I'm attacking Embiid straight up. Embiid's legs and knees are absolutely done. This guy's been a decoy all game, doing his best Terrell Davis impression. 98 Broncos. I hate you guys. You beat my Jets. But anyway, it's time for another day. As Brunson attacks Embiid straight up and goes for that floater. Look at how close Brunson is. Embiid has to move laterally, which he doesn't want to do. Also vertically as well, too. Trying to go up to defend that shot to no avail, as Brunson makes a nice, tough floater. Sometimes it's better just to attack the problem straight on versus waiting for Maxey or Oubre trying to feed off their contact and see where they are. Just go at Embiid, who's really not the same with that knee injury. Now, another thing that Jalen Brunson can do to offset the bracketing defense by Maxey and Oubre is to think a step ahead. Don't use the screen. Let them think you're using a screen and drive away. Get that space off the confusion. Again, that's where you create the missteps. When they think one way, you think the other. Jalen Brunson was really on some Deadpool-ish right here. Not for the whole game, but at least here. Doesn't use a screen. Mitch Robinson, that probably would have been the best screen of his career. But you see Maxey trying to ice the screen, but it's just a little bit too late. And he's like, oh my gosh, where's my help? Even Batum was going the other way, so they're probably thinking about a trap. But Batum is just too slow. Maxey trying to recover. Brunson, this is prime Brunson right here. Clean shot. Beautiful. Gloriousness. Lasciviousness. That's not even the right word. But anyway, who gives a damn? As Brunson, again, I'm going to show you here. Your man Mitch Robinson probably sending one of the best screens of his life, and is not used. Maxey trying to ice that screen, filling Mitchell Robinson. Poorly done. He's lost. He's looking for the help. Batum went the same way as well too. And Brunson with the freaking brand name trademark Brunson mid-range shot right at the elbow. Absolute beauty by Brunson. So again, these are some of the ways in which Brunson can offset that bracketing defense by Maxey and Oubre. When they think one way, you think the other. Don't play into their games. Think outside the box. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that JB will be able to adjust against the 76ers bracketing defense that did hold him down to 22 points on 8 for 26 shooting, 1 for 6 from 3 in game 1? Will JB adjust in game 2? Will Embiid JB even be healthy enough to play in game 2? He's listed as questionable. Do you think that they keep deploying this bracket in defense? Will JB involve his teammates even more? Let me know in the comments section. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well too. And let me know what you guys think. How will the Knicks come out in game 2? And what do you think about this bracket in defense from the 76ers? Let me know, guys. Peace, Lou. God bless. This is your boy Gmo, leader of the Knicks. And I will see you on game 2. Peace.